welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Today, two teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 15th ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense will have the football first here. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. Kirk, so much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Florida Gators offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across the field.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys in there? Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone to the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab behind the line, it's Badger. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Picks up 3. That's a first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. I'm curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? Come up with a stop. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Short pass finds the tight end.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play offense properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught. It's second down now. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Badger. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pocket breaking down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, looking deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The completion makes it second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
Third down coming up.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Running it back. It's Hawkins. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark. Inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches. But sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Gain makes him second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Short completion, the third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. We'll try the jet sweep here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Hand off to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Here comes the punter onto the field. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On the run, it's Johnson. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Powers through. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Gain of 10. Good enough for first down.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated.
7-0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Caught quickly. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip
no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball to 31.
Chris, I don't know, there's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And now from the pistol formation. He'll hand it off. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to pass this time. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Milrow. A short completion to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Because I think the defense's eyes are completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect him. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend. but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score now 14.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense will set up on first and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, can you believe it was dropped? The ball. Don't see that often. This excellent receiver can bring up second down.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
The Gators will send their punt team on the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? We start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And it's caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, tie. No chance to catch it. But you taught a defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver is really fast. They're very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Gators looking to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so second and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for the 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the sideline. It's Wilson. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Caught on the outside. It's Badger.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. If they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milroe. Running back has it on a screen now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll run out of bounds and pick up a few yards on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
The defender gets a hand in here to break the pass up.
This is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, and that ball's not intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Back to pass. It's Milroe. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. It's time to throw it back to our guy.
To start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. On the run, it's Johnson. The gain moves the ball to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a
it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Gators will line up to put it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here's the handoff when the Jets sweep. Breaking free at the 35. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
This is what can happen to a defense that gets so focused on defending the pass or locking into the run game between the tackles. Leave yourself vulnerable to the edge, and this jet sweep is a great way for an offense to make you pay for that.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the ground, it's Haynes.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Of course, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
What a simple read and a simple throw for the quarterback. You want to give me the running back sliding out of the backfield? No problem. I'll take that. Let him do the work after the catch.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Is successful and makes the score Alabama 27, Florida 11.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got the lead, but had settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking to throw again. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the punt team makes its way out of the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
The Gators keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gonna run it. It's Johnson.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Out of the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll try the right here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down at 10. They'll run it to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Milrow. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The punt team making their way on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, the catch is made. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
After 33. And first down for the offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. He's going to pull it down and run. Has the first, still on the move.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw. It's Lagway. Good throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Breaks. Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's in for the 2 points. They're back within a score now. The lead is just 8.
And makes the score Alabama 27, Florida 19.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Returner decides to field it. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Throws it to the right. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Trying to find room. It's Miller. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game.
27, Florida 19.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short connection with a tight end here. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Can he get there on the ground? Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it with the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their 1st interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes its way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
His positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards in back-to-back plays and start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To the air, it's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. And the gain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Badger. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
3rd down coming.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
The Gators churn out another 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Badger. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down line.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And that is no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11.
that's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shakes it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Graham down the middle. It's Badger. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
So incomplete pass on second down. Sets up a 3rd and inches. Quick pass. The catch is made. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Badger. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
To the wideout. Gain of 24. First and goal, Florida.
And the Gators will line up now. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Brings up the second
and goal. Second down and goal, upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Gators. This game is far from over. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They put down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards. I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work. because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. Good enough for 1st down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Looking for some space. It's Miller. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of luck here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
After extending the lead with the field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's running out of time here. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On third down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So, of course, the game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So, one final untimed play here coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out.